Hello, welcome to Family. We've got your back. So this week we're posting a little early because we have a family reunion and we're kind of excited about it. Oh, hang on.
It's there somewhere.
It's there somewhere. We've got it. Woohoo! Okay, so this week we're talking about something that came to mind when we watched a movie a while ago. It was about this social media platform company that encouraged you to just, everything you do, post.
You're live.
Yeah. And eventually she was live streaming almost every moment of her life. And because of that, things happened that she was not supposed to see, and it was broadcast, and so the idea of privacy comes up. And her parents said, we can't be a part of this. We need our privacy. Mm-hmm. You can't just pop in with a video camera into our house anytime you want. We need our privacy. And since you have pledged to have your life be on display,
you can't be part of our life anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
basically, and so
it wasn't a hateful
done
thing.
Mean,
it wasn't a vindictive way, but it's like let's be. Like,
and yet that was frowned upon, right? It was very manipulative situation.
Oh yeah, very.
And so it got me thinking, well, social media or other people included in your relationships is now an aspect of daily life.
Yeah.
And so how do you maintain privacy and be appropriate on social media and maintain relationships? Because social media can maintain relationships. I have to be honest, I haven't...
And break them.
break them.
Yeah.
I haven't been on social media in a long time to even advertise our podcast, because every time I'm there, somebody's being nasty. And and they're not nasty people.
No. And
it's like, why do you think just because you're not saying it to them in person that you can say anything you want? Like, you would never say that to somebody's face. Why are you saying it now? Right? Like, why do you think this is an okay behavior? And it's just, it's horrible for me. And I don't like these negative feelings about these people I love, because they're posting awful things. Right. And so I just say, So we're having kind of a privacy talk, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the definition of private is not known or intended to be known publicly. And then we have another definition, because I think it's an important distinction. Secret. Being secretive is different than being private. And a secret, and I'll read the definition and then we'll talk about what makes it different.
Yeah.
Working with hidden aims or methods designed to elude observation or detection. So there's key information in there that indicates the difference, where one, it's not intended to be public knowledge, right? Your private life. It's not intended for everyone, right? But a secret, could you tell the difference from that definition?
Go on with what you're saying. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just talking.
Yeah.
A secret is hiding something. It's trying to be deceptive almost, or elusive, or
so another important word would be discreet as well.
So that would be private.
So yeah, because...
But a secret is different, because a secret is hiding information instead of keeping something discreet and private. Does that make sense? So, for example, if somebody ever said to our kids, don't tell your mom or don't tell your dad, we told our kids,
that's a big red flag.
Immediately tell us, because or don't do it or whatever, because then you know it's bad, right? If you have to keep it secret, keep it hidden.
Yeah.
Shame and embarrassment, and just don't do it if you
Right.
have to keep it secret, right? So private, yes, private is okay. Secret, not so much. Like, think about,
So,
will you be embarrassed?
Christmas presents would be private.
Well, surprise. Christmas presents are a surprise. They're not a secret because their intent is to be revealed.
Right.
But at a certain moment. So that's a surprise.
Gotcha.
See the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't tell your mom or dad when you're a little kid, then you know it's wrong because that's keeping a secret. Or something that you like feel guilt over hiding, that's being secretive. Trent and I, we try not to have secrets.
Yeah.
But sometimes Trent doesn't want to tell me something because he doesn't want the I told you so that he thinks he's going to get. And so I am trying not to be an I told you so type of person. So that he'll tell me stuff. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try not, I don't like secrets. I
Yeah,
don't think
no, yeah,
secrets between marriage are okay.
Yeah.
Privacy is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's in our bathroom, like sometimes we have to be in there together. So we put up a curtain so that there was privacy, right?
Yep.
And if we wanted privacy, so that there could be a curtain between the closet and the bathroom, or the toilet and the bathroom, rest of the bathroom, right? Like privacy.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
There's a difference, but we're not being secretive.
Privacy is a place where you might feel vulnerable or sensitive or whatever, and so you don't want to put it out there.
It's like you don't walk down the street naked for a reason, right?
Right.
Privacy.
You don't have to be ashamed of your body, but you do want to
It's
be
not
respectful.
for public. Yes.
You don't want
not
to be
for public
respectful of
consumption.
people, right?
Don't want to get arrested, right? There's a reason things are private. Okay, so what do we keep private? And the first thing that came to mind was if you are unhappy with your relationship and you go to someone and vent or complain or criticize or
disparage,
that's the word I'm looking for, them, then maybe you should try to find a different way. Maybe write a letter that you rip up and throw away or something. Like there's ways to vent.
Strategies that are done and get a community involved.
Correct, because you're poisoning that other someone outside your relationship against the person you're complaining about, right? That does not mean that going to someone for relationship advice or a therapist or a life coach or a parent or something saying, this happened, I don't know what to do, please help me fix it. The intent to solve something because you're out of options and needing advice from someone, that's
support.
different.
Yeah.
That's different. But like discontentment, arguments, like, oh, they did this, he said, she said type, keep it between you. Keep your arguments and your discontent and solve it between you. See, that's the goal, is to solve the point of contention, not keep it secret. So do you see the difference?
Yeah. So in the education world, this can become quite a precarious place as well, because when teachers get together, they talk about students oftentimes.
But it's not to disparage the students. It's okay.
Most of the time, it's not.
Sometimes,
sometimes
but the
emotions
intent
get
there
involved.
is, I'm upset. I don't know what to do.
Or at least, or at the very least, it's never to really just victimize the kid.
No, it's not.
You know, Um, but it can borderline that sometimes, and that's when you get into situations where like you may want to change the subject or whatever, because once it crosses that line between mutual understanding and we're in this struggle together, and it becomes detrimental to relationships, either with the teachers or with the student, right? Then it becomes very problematic in those situations.
Yeah.
And we all do this, right? When we get it with a group of people that we're comfortable with, and they say, how are you doing? If things aren't going well, people want to be honest.
Yeah.
But they need
either
to do
say
it.
fine,
Things are fine,
or
I'm
they
fine.
complain.
Right. Right. That's kind of how it goes, and it's typically not the best scenario to happen, right?
Right.
You can express frustrations in a tactful way that
is discreet.
And that can be difficult to do, but you got to do it.
Right.
You got to do it.
Exactly. So in angsty situations, unless you're trying to solve the situation because you're out of ideas, kind of try to keep it private, right? And
Not
keep
saying
it
you want
away
to
from
bottle things up,
complaining.
right?
No, don't bottle it up, but actually try to solve
Try to solve it. Find
right?
a person that you can trust to get counsel from, instead of just, this is my life, woe is me, this is awful.
I hate my spouse, or my kids are driving me crazy, or whatever relationship it is. It's like, moms love to commiserate with each other about their teenagers or and toddlers or whatever it is. But say, I'm like sharing your woes, but not in a derogatory way, is different, right? But keep as much as you can between you that might disparage in any way your relationships, because you don't want to make the situation worse.
It's kind of like you need to see all of your
oversharing.
relationships. Well, maybe not all of them, but if you can complain like you complain about a baby, you know what I'm saying? That kid had the nastiest diaper the other day, and it's kind of in jest, but it's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, what are we talking about? This
well,
is where
I'm
you
just
went. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you know, you're complaining. But it's not harmful at all, right? It's just
more like,
commenting
I'm sorry,
on life.
that was rough.
It's like, this is life, and it's
commiserating.
Yep.
But especially when it's your spouse, try not to commiserate about your spouse.
Yeah.
Because then it's kind of disparaging when it's about your spouse. So try to be, I love them, but I'm really struggling. Please help me. I need to talk this through with someone. I need some feedback or something, but try to just be.
And if the person you're talking
private.
to can't is not in a position to give good advice, then I wouldn't go there. Just don't go there. Right.
Go to someone who can be impartial. Well, not
helpful.
judged,
Just
helpful,
Yeah.
and wants the relationship to succeed. Because if you go to someone who doesn't want the relationship to succeed, you're going to the wrong person for advice about your relationship, right? And it can be any relationship: friend, child, parent, spouse, sibling, whatever, right? So try to protect the sanctity of your relationships by not complaining about them to other people. Another part is intimacy. What do you say other than don't kiss and tell? It's private between you. Don't.
At least it should be, you know?
Just don't be specific. Just be discreet. Yeah, that's all we have to say about that one.
Because we're being discreet.
Yes. And then non-consent information. So, meaning, please don't blab that story. It's embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah, it was funny, but it's embarrassing to me. Don't share that. Right? So be aware of what your relationship.
Yeah. That can range from anything to anything.
Yeah.
Right? If you're talking about someone and you don't know that they'll be completely supportive of that conversation, then you shouldn't share it.
Right. There are some things that Trent and I keep private that we know about each other.
Yep.
The whole world doesn't need to know that story. But when I told the children of the neighborhood that I help lead, the group that I help lead, I gave Trent a haircut, and he had a tan line because he got a sunburn on his head, and he had a tan line when I shaved his head. And I told the kids about it, and we laughed because it was funny. Did that disparage him in any way? No, it's just a tan line on his head. Did he get embarrassed about that? No. Did it endear the kids to him and me? Yes. It was a funny story that didn't matter if I told.
Yeah. And
However,
she knows this about me.
Yes,
so
I know
this comes from years and years of experience.
Yes.
Of me being in situations that I don't care what my looks are so much.
No,
I mean,
he really kind of doesn't.
I can't go there.
No. I'm not
No,
disparaging your
you're
looks.
not.
I'm
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm saying I know that you don't care, or that you have a Neapolitan tan on your legs and a tan line on your head. Like, he doesn't care about stuff like that. And so it was a story I felt free to share because it was funny that you're shaving away and then all of a sudden,
tan line, yeah,
day glow head with this dark, nice tan. It was obvious and funny. And anyway, so I shared the story. He often speaks publicly, and he often shares stories about me in that public address that he gives every once in a while. He typically clears it with me first. Typically. Yeah.
And if I didn't, then it's a place,
something that I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
that he knows I would not mind. Just like the tan line story. Doesn't mind.
Yeah.
So
this comes from years and years of experience, though.
Yes.
You can't expect any new relationships that you're trying to
endure
build
the storytelling
to be okay with you just blabbing about whatsoever it pops into your head about so and so's works. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So just be aware of, hey, that might be something that might embarrass them, or that's kind of private. Again, discreet. Show wisdom in your choices of what you say or expose. Information you expose, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So, especially when you're posting online, because that is forever. Even if you delete it, somebody still saw it.
Yeah.
Right? So, just be very careful and aware of what you share with others, especially if it's online, because you don't want to damage your relationships because you were overexposing them to things that shouldn't be.
Or even put in question future relationships,
yes.
Right? As you put stuff out on the web or whatever, people are narrowing their opinions of you based on your posts, and that's not necessarily what you want.
If you're a higher level position, they often look at your social media posts to see if you would be a good fit for their office. And if you're posting drunk pictures dancing on a table, they're probably not going to hire you. Or if you're
bemoaning your job,
or your boss or the people, whatever, they'll be like, oh, they're a complainer.
You're a
right?
whiner,
Or future relationships, they'll be like, wow, you were prolific in your posting about your breakup. I don't want to go through that.
No.
I don't want to be smeared publicly if we break up, type thing.
Yeah.
So just be wise.
We don't want you to create some false image of I'm a perfect person.
Oh,
online,
no, we're not saying be
but
someone
at the same
you're
time,
not.
You don't.
Just be wise.
Be wise.
Be discreet.
Be wise.
Keep private things private. We're not saying keep secrets, but we are saying just be aware of what should be for public consumption and what should not be. So the assignment for this week is identify the areas where you should be discreet and work on, and what you can share, and work on maintaining privacy where needed. Okay, guys, have a great week. We'll see you after our trip. Bye-bye.
Bye.